What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's an absolutely sweltering August afternoon here in the beer shed, and I'm dying. I got the windows open, I got the door open, I had the fan going, and nothing is saving me. I guess it's just August. It is what it is, right? I know a lot of the southern guys will probably be laughing at me right now. They probably enjoy the heat. I'm a cold weather guy. I'm a polar bear. I prefer the fall and the winter, so I anxiously await it. Anyway, the beer that I have today is called Dominga. This is a mimosa sour. This is a style that I'm not really familiar with. I know there are a couple other ones out there when I was doing my research, but I don't think that I've ever had a mimosa sour. As far as mimosas go, I think I might have only had one in my life. Many years ago, we went to Cancun, Mexico, while I was in college, and I think when you showed up at the resort, they came out with a tray of mimosas. It was a very nice, classy place, so me and my brother and my friends just kind of downed them like the trash boats that we were. So I don't really have a good frame of reference for mimosas. I know it's champagne and orange juice essentially, so I guess it's going to be something like that. Now again, this is from New Belgium Brewing out of Fort Collins, Colorado. I've done a couple of their beers recently, and they really haven't knocked my socks off. Years ago, Fat Tire was one of my go-tos. I would drink it all the time. But over the years, there's so many more options out there that they kind of fell by the wayside and I really don't drink them as much. So this beer here is described as inspired by bottomless sips in the sun. This citrusy sweet sour ale shines with flavors of Mexican orange, tangerine, pressed calamansi fruit, and is blended with wood-aged golden ale. So some of those things I know. I know what Mexican orange is. I know what a tangerine is. Calamansi fruit I was unfamiliar with, so I did a little research and looked it up. Apparently it is a Philippine lime. So it's a citrus fruit from the Philippines. Some places were calling it the Filipino lime, some were calling it Filipino lemon. So I guess it's a citrusy fruit from the Philippines is the takeaway there. Now this beer does pretty good. 6% ABV as far as the ratings at a 3.72 on both BeerAdvocate and Untappd, which I found mind-boggling. Untappd, there was over 10,000 check-ins. BeerAdvocate only had 36, but for both of them to come up with exactly 372 seems a bit odd. Might have to play that as a lottery number tonight. And the aggregate score on this was an 85, very good. So, without any further ado, let's check this out. I don't know why. I expected the color to be maybe like more orange or something. But it's just kind of like a golden ale color. It's just a golden color, kind of cloudy or hazy, can't really see through it. Was a fair amount of carbonation in there. Kind of slow bubbles, but you see a fair amount of bubbles going around in there. As far as the head, probably got one finger, nice white head, looks pretty decent. Let's give it a sniff. Oh, orange. It smells like oranges. Yeah. Orange is a dominant smell. You do pick up a little bit of like maybe like a little funkiness or a tiny bit of sourness, but for the most part, it's just kind of orange. It's all right. I like oranges. Let's give it a shot. I am sweating to death, so this beer will go down wonderfully. Medium bodied. I expected it to be a little lighter bodied, but it's not. It's medium. It's okay. The tastes are kind of weird. You pick up some citrus, you pick up some orange. You definitely get a little bit of like a lime type taste. I'm not a huge lime fan, but it's not a real powerful lime taste. It's just kind of subtle in there. Um, I'm not sure what I was expecting from this. When I see sour, I expect the beer to be sour. I don't really think that this is sour. You might get a slight bit of tartness to it, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't know that I get the sourness. Um, if this is trying to be a mimosa, I could see how it kind of matches up to the style. If this is just supposed to be kind of light maltiness with all those fruit flavors in there to kind of mimic the champagne and orange juice, I guess it's there. To me, though, I'm not the kind of person that regularly drinks mimosas. Not no offense to people that do, nothing against them. They're just not really my thing. And I kind of think this is probably the same. Um, I don't know. There's just not a heck of a lot going on. It really doesn't deliver on the tartness or the sourness. And as far as the fruits, they're just kind of muddled. I mean, you pick up some orange, you pick up a little bit of citrus, but none of it really jumps out. I mean, you know, if you're going for a really subdued, not really sour, I guess you hit the nail on the head. I guess I'm just not 100% sure why. Not really a beer that I would seek out, and probably not something I wouldn't really drink again. Like I said, I'm a fan of sours. I quite enjoy them. I know a lot of others don't. This just kind of falls flat on a number of different fronts for me. So, New Belgium, it would be a thumbs down. I wouldn't be drinking another Dominga anytime soon. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, jump in down below. Have you tried Dominga? If so, let me know what you think of it. Have you had calamansi fruit? Can't say I've ever had it before, but I might have to try to find one now that I've learned what it is while doing a beer review. Hey, till next time, cheers.